many frames? It looks like we're doing okay. Are we live? We're starting. Left my phone. Okay, here's my phone. Okay, it says that I'm live, but I don't get the live stream offline. Why is live stream offline? It should be going. Maybe it just hasn't caught up yet? It says the internet can see me, but I can't see a preview of it. Stream health is excellent, it says. It says that I'm streaming. Okay, well let's drop the recording and see if that helps. There it is. How much of a delay is there? Okay, so that's good. Pull that up over there. Run this over and down. Okay, I don't have anybody in here yet, which is probably just as well. Oh, there's one person. Hey, there be a person. Hello? Who are you? Who goes there? I'm chatting to you. I'm being live. Ah, you're gone now. It says you're gone now. Stream health is gone. Gone yellow. Output low. Recommend they use a stream bitrate of 4500. Okay, so maybe I should come in here. Okay, there we go. 4500. Okay. So hi, how's it going? All right. So, is the quality okay? Because it says that the health is not super great, and that I should change the bit rate. So I changed the bit rate, and so now we can see if it's recovered any at all. Also, there's quite a bit of lag, so just so you know, it takes me a second to. Okay, all right. Well, if it's fine to you, then I guess that's all we need, right? Okay. Alrighty, so, whoops. Let me make sure I highlight the right things so that everything is working properly on here. Okay, so today on the live stream, we're going to be playing Risk of Rain, which is one of my favorite roguelikes. I mentioned it in my Cave Blazers gameplay videos and said that I would have to come and try it out for you guys and show you what it was. So obviously I am curious, is the volume on the game itself okay? Are you getting enough? Are you getting too much? How do we feel about that? Okay, so we have we're gonna be using the chef because he's my favorite, because he is a robot and he is a chef. And then we're playing on medium difficulty, and we're just gonna get right in here. And I don't entirely remember all the controls, so it's gonna take me a minute, but here we go. So it's a roguelike, so all this procedurally generated, and it has this weird nifty mechanic that the difficulty actually increases the longer you take to beat it. And so it's actually super, super interesting and neat. And my screen's actually kind of small, so... Because I have it windowed so that I can see the chat. Because I actually don't have dual monitors like all of those cool kids yet. Because my setups... although I've focused on quality of my setup, for sure, it is a smaller setup. I have less space to use than some people might. My desk is, I actually custom built my desk to fit a very specific space. So, so as you go through this, you collect money, and you're looking for a teleporter that'll teleport you to the next level, and you use all of the money that you have to open up chests and things like that. Killing enemies surrounds you with icicles, and each item you get, items are all randomized as well, and each item that you get will power you up in a different way. And sometimes you'll end up with really good builds because of the items you get, and sometimes they'll not be as good, but very few of the things that you get are bad things, which is one of my favorite things about this as a roguelike. A lot of roguelikes like to actually punish you and give you bad things occasionally, which I actually feel like is kind of a jerk move, you know? So, as you play this game, you'll actually learn what some of these items do more, and I don't remember what any of them do because I haven't played in a long time. So you can actually get to where, on these things here, you can actually pick the one that is going to be the best for you. So, yeah. That was a little bit of a dangerous situation I got myself into. So, you'll see up there in the top right corner, there's the time, and like I said, the difficulty goes up as I play. And so, that difficulty level up there will change from very easy and start moving up, and it'll actually even start saying a lot more interesting things as we go along. So the chef is really interesting because he's a really interesting character because all of his power-ups, or all of his attacks, can be like comboed into different powers. So if you use this oil slick ability and then this fire ability, it does extra damage. You can preheat the oven, it says, and things will do extra. Things will deal extra damage, or it'll straight up change the power. So sometimes you'll see me shoot my little meat cleavers here out in every direction, and that's why, is because I've preheated my oven before using that ability. So you can see the cooldowns of all of my abilities down there at the bottom of the screen in the middle. So I really have to start moving forward so that I can get to the teleporter before the game gets too difficult, because if the game gets too difficult before you get too far in the game, then you have real problems. These here, they summon these imps, and you have a certain amount of time to kill all the imps, and you get a reward for killing all of them. So, you know, it's like a risk-reward sort of thing, because if you think you can kill them all before they die, then, or before they get away, then it's good for you. So, it looks like we have 2 viewers, and I don't know if one of those is me, or if I actually have 2 viewers, which is pretty neat either way. Anybody have any questions about this game, or about our channel, or about me, anything like that, that I can answer for you whilst playing this game that is one of my favorites? Oh, Risk of Rain? I'll actually have to double check for you, because I got it a long time ago, and so I actually don't know if its price has changed. I don't think I paid that much for it initially. And it obviously has a lot of replay value, which is really cool. Because you saw there was all the different characters. You unlock those as you play along. And then because it's procedurally generated and because it's a roguelike and everything, you end up with a lot of variety all the time. So it's well worth it. I can double check really quick because I have its Steam page loaded up right now. It's $10. It's $10, and it has co-op, which is really, really cool, and it has online co-op as well. So I'd be all for more people having this game. I would totally play this with pretty much anyone, but especially a friend. Oh, hey, how's it going, Sikachu? So right now in the stream, or in the live chat, we've got M-Dog and we've got Sikachu. Thank you both for being here at this little impromptu stream. Oh, okay, I can turn up my microphone. Let me bump that up just a little bit. We'll bump up the mic, and I'll drop down the game volume just a little bit, and hopefully that is better for you. Let me know if it's not, and I can keep adjusting. That's some of the reason why I'm doing this live stream, just so that I can figure out things like how much the sound needs to be adjusted and stuff for an actual stream, if I was going to do that in the future. So okay, awesome. Glad to hear it is better. So I went back up there where I started, and I got this little robot, and I think he's a healing robot. I didn't... Oh, no, he's a shooting robot. He's a little shooting robot, and he will help me fight, obviously. He can be damaged, but I have this this item on the far right of my cooldown bar there that will repair all of my drones. So usually you have to pay to... after your drones break, you have to pay money to bring them back to life. But because I have that, I can just keep repairing them every chance I get, and they'll stay alive. So it's a pretty good little build that I've accidentally made for myself. That one heals after kills. So that's interesting. Now you'll see I'm starting to get different types of bad guys because of the amount of time that I've been playing. You'll see up there in the top left corner, it actually says easy now instead of very easy because of the amount of time that we've been playing. So this game is really, really interesting and really cool. And actually, on a live stream, I can do a lot more justice to it, I think, than in a video, because as soon as we've cleared... Well, actually, I can just... not there. I can't remember how to do it. There's a glossary of all of the items that you've collected in the game, and each one of them has like a little story and like little bits of information, like flavor text about why the item is the way it is, and some of them are kind of like creepy and interesting, like why they have these powers that they give to you. So it's really, really interesting. So we're still looking for this teleporter, and also trying to build up as much money and power as we can, because although we want to go quickly, because although we do want to... Oh, you've played some before. Nice. Yeah, although we want to go quickly so that we can go ahead and get to the teleporter before the game gets too difficult, we also want to get as powerful as we can as early as we can. So but if Sikachu has already played quite a bit, then I don't have to explain everything, I guess, because You already know how the game works, huh? Alright, so we went ahead and got as much as we could out of that one. So, M-Dog said that she had to get going, so the stream's going to get a little smaller, which is sad, but fear not, we will continue onward. I'm not actually... Like I said, this is a test to try to make sure all of my kinks get worked out, so if even if I'm playing by myself, it's the reason I picked Risk of Rain, is because I knew that it was possible I was just going to be hanging out here waiting on no one, and so I might as well play one of my favorite games that does take a little bit more time. And then I have some interesting footage for my channel. I think it's archiving this. Hope it's archiving this, because that would be a bummer if I lost all of it. Won't be that big. Oh, hey! What's up, Fate? Good to see you. This is my first time to ever live stream anything, so this is kind of fun and exciting for me, especially to see people who I know personally and new people that I know in the stream down there. So, well, thanks for coming, everybody. It's getting lots of people in here, and it's exciting. Okay, so now we have to kill all of the enemies that are left in the level before we're allowed to move on to the next level, and it'll point us in the direction of them, but we're gonna make sure that we track down all of the nice goodies around here before we do that. Oh, and we bumped up to medium difficulty because we've been playing for 12 minutes and 24 seconds. It's also one of the nice things about Risk of Rain. It's got a timer right in the corner, just in case we need to know how long we've been going. But yeah, welcome everybody else who has shown up in the past few minutes to the stream. I appreciate you coming, especially on such short notice. I know I was just kind of like, hey, I'm going to be doing this. Thanks. But I was researching for my charity live stream that we're hosting on September 30th, this coming Saturday, and trying to make sure that I had everything that I needed, and I thought, well, I should probably go ahead and double check that everything is functioning properly and that I can actually run a live stream before I do so. So we're just gonna run over... Well, no, I already checked all the way that way. I guess we can just go ahead and leave the level now. I think we've found everything there is here, so no worries. I wonder what the rules and regulations on a live stream for playing music is, because, like, obviously we've got the music from the game here, but, like, I had been listening to just some random anime opening cinematic music whenever I like initially hit the live stream button to test it out, and then I was like, I'm probably not really allowed to sit here and listen to all of this music on this live stream, although I'm not monetized or anything, so I don't imagine it would probably be that big of a deal, but I'd hate to ruin my standing either. That one fears and damages enemies for 10 seconds. I like my drone repair, so we're gonna hold on to that, and now we're gonna sit still, because actually one of my items actually heals me quickly if I sit still long enough. So I know it's great gameplay to watch me sit in a sit here and heal up. Oh, I got real dangerous around here. Whew. Uh-oh. I may have made a mistake by dealing so much damage to myself at that thing, but since I can heal, I figured it would be okay. Alright, yeah, let's just sit still for a second longer and see if my little mushrooms sprout and I start healing again before bad guys actually show up. I guess maybe I don't have mushrooms. I have something. There's a couple different items that heal you fast whenever you're out of combat, and one of them definitely is mushrooms, and it's delightful. Okay, I gotta get better at being interesting while I'm fighting copious enemies, because I mean, I guess y'all probably enjoy watching the game too, but I'd sure hate for. There we go. I made it up here. Sure hate to sit here and be boring for you. Ah, poop bears, all of the poop bears. Okay, so let's see. We've reached 140 subscribers on the channel, and so I'm like really excited about the charity live stream, because I think that it's actually going to be able to reach a lot of people, and we're going to be able to work together and help and really donate to some charities. I've also been talking to some other YouTubers, and we're planning on doing a group live stream. So you'll get to see a few other people who I've worked with before, or at least one or two, maybe just one other person that I've worked with before, and I'm going to try to get some new people to work with me too, and so we're going to be able to really reach a lot more people, especially if we're working with other YouTubers who can, that means that I can get a lot of help spreading the word, and some of them have more subs than I do, so we really get to cross-pollinate all of our different ways of contacting people, and really make it known what we're doing. And oh my gosh, it's the Ancient Wisp! Not him! I hate him! And it's these big monsters that look like Jake the Dog. Jake the Dog on creepy evil steroids. Okay, maybe I can deal some damage from over here. Okay, well that worked out better than I expected it to, actually. My drones make a pretty reasonable deterrent for anyone who is at range, so I'm about to lose a drone though, or maybe I already lost it. No, not yet. Okay, so let's try to deal with some of the fodder for a second and not worry about the boss for the moment, because I really don't want to have to pay to heal either of my drones. Okay, cool. We healed our drones, and so bad guys continue to show up as long as we are fighting the boss. So until that timer runs out. If only I could have leveled up over there. Every time I level up, because of the banner object that I got, people show up wherever I'm at. So this one gives me an increased chance of getting a critical hit. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that one, because I've already got... oh, no. Critical strike on failing a shrine? What? I don't know. Well, we're just wasting all our money here. Nope. Okay, well, let's go beat the boss. Hopefully we can kill him before he takes care of any of my drones, because I really don't want to lose him. Alright, there we go. Dealing damage heals me now, which is really good. What we really need is some double jump or something like that. We don't have very good ways of traveling right now. So, like, there's one treasure chest over there that we can't even reach because it's too high up and kind of to the side, so the little launch pads next to it won't get us quite to it, I don't think, unless I try really hard. Also, check out the difficulty now. It's very hard, which is just crazy. Sad. I'm not having very good luck on those this playthrough. Usually I use them all the time and don't have many problems, but only so much you can do, I suppose. Okay, continue repairing my drones. So there's 2 enemies left, and they're to the left there. I think we've mostly searched everything to the right out, so there's not really a good reason to head that way. So we'll go ahead and keep heading this way. Oh, yeah, I hadn't realized that. Yeah, my face cam is blocking some of the, Yep, that's a good point. Let's see if I can adjust that at all. Is that better? Do you like it there? Is that okay? Did that ruin everything? Is the stream fixed it all by me doing that? There we go. Maybe that's nice. Is that nice? Okay. I'm sorry. Totally should have thought of that. Bottom right would be better. Okay. You just wanted to be in bottom right because you feel like it would be more symmetrical. Okay. I'll drop it down there. There we go. There we go. Is there a general consensus on this? Is this okay? It's weird that there's like enough of a lag that like I ask a question and then I want to sit here and be quiet and wait for the answer, but I know that it's gonna be a minute, so it's like maybe I shouldn't. Gain gold over time. That's one of the best items in the game. Oh my gosh, yes. Now we can, like, if there's an item we really need, we can go ahead and just wait and it will become available to us. For instance, right here, now that we're gaining gold over time, I can go ahead and just sit here and wait for a couple seconds. Hey, Kason, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I can go ahead and sit here and wait for the 3 or 4 seconds that it's going to take for me to get up to 124, and we can purchase another one of those, and so we'll gain money even faster. So that's really, really cool item to have. And it's not really going to help us much on this level because I don't want to sit around and wait for anything else now, and there's no more bad guys, so we can't gain much more money that way. But next level, whenever we're like starting out small and everything's really strong, it's going to be really, really awesome. Bye, Fate. Have a good one. Good to see you. Good to talk to you. Have fun at work. I know you love it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and head to the teleporter up here, and if you look in the top right, we've now reached insane difficulty. For those of you who are newer to the stream and didn't hear the initial explanation, Risk of Rain actually, it's procedurally generated roguelike, and it actually becomes more difficult the longer it takes. So one run usually will last around 45 minutes or so. And by that mark, it's usually at about the hardest difficulty that it can be. Oh, hi. Just got murdered looking at the chat. Well, that definitely happened. Well, now that's interesting. Haven't lost a game of Risk of Rain in a little while. Yeah, the barbed wire is super, super good. I died looking over and seeing that barbed wire was nice. So I guess we're just gonna go ahead and start over from the beginning, because more Risk of Rain is never a bad thing, and hopefully we will move faster and get further this time. So yeah, every time you start in, it starts at very easy, and you have 0 money, and you start on this level. And then the next level is randomized, and the items you get are completely randomized as well. Oh, hey, Dynetics. Nice to see you here. Yeah, I'm glad you were able to make it too. Sikachu, you said that you've obviously played quite a bit of Risk of Rain yourself. Who's your favorite character to use? Like, I've enjoyed the chef mostly because I like the combos you can tie together with his abilities, and also just because he's a robot chef, and that's the most adorable and most awesome thing that has ever existed. So it makes me curious who you generally use. I have another friend. Actually, if you saw Fate in the chat earlier, Fate's brother is actually the person who introduced me to Risk of Rain, and he really likes the sniper, and I can't remember. I feel like there was another one that he used a lot as well, but had some pretty neat combos that we would do together. I actually bought Risk of Rain because he introduced me to it, and then we started playing together. Mercenary. Yeah, Mercenary is pretty neat. I like him. The Miner is pretty cool, although he's interesting. Like, he's not... His abilities are kind of interesting. Oh, there's the start of the level. I guess, I don't know, I guess we could go ahead and just do it, and then we'd just have one quick rush, and then that would be it. That might be worth it, although we don't have much to fight with yet, but I think it might be worth it. If you're fighting this guy and you're using the chef, you can actually get all of your meat cleavers to hit him all at once by using the pre-baked meat cleaver like that, and you deal some pretty awesome, massive damage to him pretty quickly. So I don't mind fighting bosses very much as chef, because you get to do stuff like that. Although you really have to, like, get up there, and the ukulele and his music was electric. You really have to get up in their face, which is sometimes obviously real dangerous. And I don't have very many items, so I don't have any special ways of taking the hits. Sikachu continues his support for barbed wire over there in the chat. Hopefully I'm not gonna die looking over there and reading it this time. Retaliate on taking heavy damage. That's cool. The items that are actually available in Risk of Rain are randomized per playthrough, and also you don't have access to all of them until you've found them before as well, which is really interesting. Ghosts for every enemy on the screen. That's nice. I'll take that. Yeah, I've actually not met very many people who have played or heard of Risk of Rain, and it was really one of the games when it first came out that really made me start thinking very highly of indie games and things like that, because I just not that I was against indie games or anything, but I hadn't had just a ton of experience with indie games, and then I played this, and it was just completely new experience, unlike any game I had played at that point. And you know, at the yeah, you can use the artifact command, which allows you to pick which objects are in the game, but what's the point then, right? But yeah, it being, and it is in a lot of ways, it's a pretty standard roguelike, so I could definitely see somebody being like, oh, you know, it's just a roguelike and that's all it is. But it's really good. It's really, really fun, and it's really different from most AAA games for sure. Tower defense games are pretty neat. Dynetics is asking in the chat there if I have played any tower defense games. Tower defense games are really fun. I don't usually play them all the time or anything, like just because. Usually I'll play them if I have like time to kill or something like that, and I found a neat one recently. Excuse me, sorry. Interestingly enough, my mom played quite a bit of tower defense back in the day. I don't remember which one she played, but my mom is actually a pretty avid online gamer, and she always had much better and much higher leveled characters on MMOs than I did. Usually multiple max level characters on whatever she was playing, so it was really it was always really funny growing up whenever I would play an MMO and somebody would talk trash to me and be like, my mom could beat you, and I was serious. So that was pretty funny. I love the War Banner, so that was definitely worth it for me. That there actually uses your health to get your... You pay health instead of money to unlock the object. And so it's... Obviously, it can be super dangerous, but it is a opportunity to get a good item, and if you don't have any money, then you can just go ahead and do it. And so I don't mind doing it occasionally, as long as there's not too many bad guys around. On the other hand, right now there's too many bad guys around. So luckily we do have our War Banner here, so this is super helpful right now, because the War Banner makes us heal faster, and it gives us bonus to attack speed. So if we can get bad guys to come into that little circle, then everything's just better for us. Okay, let's see. Artifact of Command plus Artifact of Honor, and then just get 96 of the 56 leaf clovers. Every enemy will drop an item. Well, yes, if your goal is to tell the game to give you the best run that you can, then you can totally do things like that with the artifacts. And I love the artifacts. They're super interesting and neat. But there's also just a level of enjoying, I don't know what's going to come up next, and I might have a bad run. Oh, hey, Kyle. Good to see ya. Yeah, this game is awesome. This is this is Fate's other brother, not the brother that introduced me to Risk of Rain, but it's a whole family of gamers that watch me on YouTube, which is pretty delightful. And I'm very thankful for that. I'm super thankful for all of you, by the way. I released another vlog watch. Oh, thanks. Yeah, setup. I'm super excited about my setup. It's been a kind of a work in progress since the channel started, but I'm pretty stoked with it. I'm really thankful for everybody who is watching and everything, and heck, y'all are willing to just kind of in the middle of the day just start watching, so that's super awesome, and I really appreciate that a lot. I released another vlog watch because I actually got really decent feedback on my first vlog watch, just to say thank you for 100 subscribers, and I was actually at 130 at the time, because we keep blowing past milestones quicker than I can actually like make content to thank you for. So that's really awesome. So I'll definitely try to hit 150 closer to the mark, so that we actually get a serious thank you at the right time. Because I don't want to ever lose sight of how awesome all of y'all are as viewers, because clearly you have helped me move up in the YouTube world pretty quickly, and that's really cool. I have not seen the whoa. They got kind of dangerous in there. I've not seen the portal yet. Any of you seen the portal? I haven't seen it yet. I didn't pass it, did I? It's probably over here on this side. Dynamics is saying Kingdom Rush is a good tower defense. I might have to try that out. I'm never afraid to listen to a suggestion from somebody else about a good game. And I love trying out new things, so. Teleporter is probably down because we went up immediately when we came in. Yes, but is he a robot chef? Because let's face it, robot chefs are awesome. How delightful is a chef that is a robot? Yes, explosions are pretty wonderful, I'll admit. I understand. Explosions are kind of the best as well. But, technically speaking, the chef can shoot fire from his belly, and if that's not an explosion, I don't know what is. It's an explosion of heat and fire. So, you know, that's also pretty nice. Oh, where did you come from? You were not invited to this party. Alright, we got another drone. And we're actually going to go for the center one here, because I want something that actually does something for us as opposed to one of the items at the moment. Boy, one of my drones is pretty kick butt, apparently. Yeah. So, does anyone have any questions or anything that they'd like me to talk about here on the stream? Since, in general, you all see me after I've recorded, and so you don't get a chance to ask such questions. Because I'm all ears about any questions anyone has or any requests that anyone might have, and I will answer anything. And gosh dang, this is crazy in here. At least we got some money though, right? Lots and lots of muns. Get up there and get, I think I can't remember. It's been some months since I've played any Risk of Rain, so I'm unfortunately bad at remembering what objects are what. Anyone who's played before, do you know which items those are up there? Like, I know the one on the left does something with health, and I'm pretty sure the other one, like, makes enemies drop meat that heals me or something like that. Oh, they got me. Ah, boy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can adjust the volume on my next prop hunt video. Yeah, no worries. Welp, I done died again. So, that is unfortunate. I might try a different character. We can see what some of the other ones do and stuff. And it's been a while since I've tried any of them other than Mr. Robot here. Yep. You know, it's all because I am on a live stream, because I'm generally okay at this game, but you know how it goes. Yeah, take that, Kyle. Enjoy playing this more. I'll try out Sniper. This should be fun. Oh, I forgot about the reload thing. That might be kind of interesting to deal with again. I don't usually play with the artifacts just because I like the I like how enjoyable it is to get the randomness. So, but I do not begrudge anyone who does, in fact, play with the artifacts on. I'm totally fine with that. Have no qualms with it. It's just I've always enjoyed getting the the runs that you didn't expect to be good, that were good only because you got random items that you hadn't even thought about using before, or something like that. Whenever they end up being, because you might have items that you think are really good, and they probably are, but you might come up with another thing that you haven't thought of before by playing more, with other things. What we got? Glass artifact, damage to health. Okay. Is it damage for max health, or? Oh, no. It just heals you whenever you deal damage. Okay. So, I feel like I kind of forgot how sniper worked, and this is probably a terrible idea for me, because this is not really the type of gameplay that I'm usually even very decent at, but heck, we'll find out, right? Sorry, focusing. All right. I felt good about that one. Just wait until it's inside of my sniper rifle. Oh, poop. I don't know if I can... Okay, there we go. There we go. That was much more difficult than it should have been. I keep meaning to shoot at a different bad guy, and I'm shooting at another one. Although, does the sniper have a lock-on of some sort? Y'all keep telling me more things in the chat, but I'm like trying to focus on shooting monsters at the moment. Alright, let's see. Increased damage, almost 0 health. 500% damage, but 10% health. Let's see. I don't think there's a huge difference between the mortar tube and fireworks, but mortars seem like they are a more legitimate weapon, so we'll go with that. Yeah, it's not really a ideal enemy type for the sniper. How do I keep doing that? I feel like I keep trying to turn towards the bad guys and then fire, but I think I'm keep accidentally. Maybe I keep moving back, or maybe my control stick sensitivity is doing it. Or is it something about the way this... No, it's not the charge shot special thing that makes it happen. Okay. Yeah, I feel pretty decent about how the fight with the Vagrant Wanderer went. It was not the worst I could have done for sure. Oh, where did you come from? Die! I guess I'll try to get more imps. but I had some trouble with those last ones. Well, that's a pretty decent way to deal with the imps. Alright, there we go. Alright. Well, that was neat. Cool. Cool. I feel like Sniper's actually pretty decent for dealing with imps if you just take your time and do it. Which, I'm an impatient gamer, okay? My gamer instincts kick in and I just start going. I start shooting things and things start dying. That's how we all want to do it, right? So, now I've got to hopefully run and grab a couple more chests before we get out of here, because we're still in the first 5 minutes of this run, so we don't really have to worry about time as much. Bye, Kyle. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, I've got a cough. I was really sick over the weekend, which is why one of the main reasons I didn't release a video on Sunday when I hit 100 subscribers is I was not fit to stand up or sit up, let alone appear before the public. So I didn't want to subject you all to that. That's for sure. So I'm gonna turn my air down. Maybe it'll be a little more clear, and I'll be less cold. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm feeling much better now. Just a little bit of the residual cough. When I was little, I actually got the whooping cough, and it actually did some permanent damage to my lungs, and so I get really bad coughs now. They stick with me for a long time and cause me more problems than they should for little coughs that you got from a cold and stuff. This level's really hard. All of the little spirit things that pop up in this level are very dangerous. So, and not those ones. Those aren't the ones I'm talking about. Oh, they broke one of my little drones. That's super sad. And backflip. Boom. Kid Screw, did you come just so that you could plug your own channel? Alright, this is not working out well. I'm just in, See if I can get away from them at all and move over here. Climb up here. Alright, I might be able to make it down there, especially if I... Nope! Didn't make it. Ow. That was painful. Made a mistake. Okay, well, we'll just try climbing up here and avoiding them for the moment. See if I can't. Ah! Boy, I'm doing real terrible. I blame it on being sick. That's what we're going to do. We'll just call it that. Alright, move over here and charge shot. See if I can't get a couple of these guys dead. I did not get enough equipment early on, especially for me to be playing a character I'm not used to. At least I leveled up. It's reasonable. It's reasonable for me to just blame my cold for everything. I promise, it wasn't me that robbed the bank. I just had a cold. Okay, we're definitely dying now. This is not working out very good in our favor. Nobody ever said I was good at this game. We're gonna die. Totally gonna die. I'm so afraid. Everything is terrible. Okay, so we have called the boss. So yeah, having to stop and reload is legitimately the worst part about using the sniper. Especially because, you know, you're kind of just like, a lot of this game is just fleeing in terror and trying to avoid getting hit and then hitting things in between. So if you are also in the midst of all of that having to reload your gun, it's kind of difficult. And I nearly guarantee we're going to die here. Yep, there it goes. There I go. Well, my wasn't that nice. All right, well, I feel like we got a good little stream going there, and that I feel like I've got a pretty good test of my systems, and I feel like I have failed at Risk of Rain enough for today, especially. Oh, there's Keenan. What's up, Super Keenan? You got in here. Okay. I'll go a little. We'll go for one more run, and I'll go for Commando, who's the starter character. Let me just try to remember all of his controls and stuff. So the Commando is good because he has a lot of like little plink damage. So if you get anything that has like a chance of doing something every time you hit somebody, then those chances obviously improve. Because you're hitting them a lot, you're just hitting them with low damage. So yes, I will go for a little while longer. I suppose I kind of feel like, and this is probably just me being self-conscious, but I'm like, oh man, I don't think anyone wants to sit here and watch me play for this long, and I don't feel like anybody wants to sit here and watch me fail for this long, obviously, but you guys, I'm not holding you captive here, so I suppose I'll just keep playing and we'll see what happens. So okay, Magma Worm. Okay, deal some real damage to him, and oh ow, I just ate that one. The Commando, like I was saying, he's got like his neat like the fact that he does a lot of little damage, which is really cool. He's the starter character, but he also actually seems like he's one of the most difficult characters to use in a lot of ways, which, you know, you kind of think that they'd have one of their easier characters be their starter, but maybe it's my play style, but I always felt like I had the most trouble with him, especially fighting bosses and stuff. Get some damage dealt there. At least with Magma Worm and my dodge, I can do a little bit of something. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, managed to dodge that one. Oh! Okay, let's try to play it cool for a second and make sure I do all of the dodges so that I don't get myself killed now. Oh, I can't believe I ate that one. Okay. Okay, let's get this. You're just here for my delirious screams? Well, you're gonna get lots of delirious screams because I'm probably just gonna continue to fail at Risk of Rain. I was really decent at this game at one point, and I think that I have gone too long without playing it, or it's the live stream, the curse of the live stream. You know, I don't know if that's a real thing, but I feel like it should be, because I feel like once we get in front of the camera, nothing goes as well as we hope it will. So, all right, I will see if I can lure this guy up here and then try to get a special item. Okay, there we go. Got some money. Nope, failed. Failure. Epic failure. Stream debuff is real. I feel like that's just you being kind to me, but I appreciate it all the same. Never played it before, but you can assume that I am an unassailable expert. Well, I have beaten it before, on a dry run without using any of the artifacts to like affect probability of items or anything. So I had like a 45-minute run before for sure that worked out in my favor. So what? It must be something about how I am pressing the control stick, but it seems like about half the time I move the control stick in the direction of my opponent and then press the attack button, or press one of my special buttons, and he kind of spins around. And I think it's because I'm just kind of quickly tapping that direction on my control stick, and so it's getting the back motion as well. You know, whenever the control stick sort of pops back in the direction it was before. So, but you guys don't want to hear me whine about my controller woes. It was lag, the wind was going the wrong direction, the sun was in my eyes, I'm sick. I was doing a live stream and my controller didn't work properly. Ah, here we go. Chance to do double damage, which is super good as the mercenary, because his attacks per second are really high, because he mostly shoots as fast as you can tap the button. So that's a very, very good thing to have whenever you're commando. So I will take it, of course. Alright, so we got Magma Worm again, but I'd really honestly think we're more set up for such a fight this time. You know, I didn't really have hardly anything last time, so I think I got 2 of my attacks on him just then were double damage. I want this item! Give it to me! Oh, it's about 2 p.m. here. So, you know, it's not... I had lunch a little while ago. Oh my gosh. I think Magma Worm is just like the bane of my existence. Oh, okay, so it's super late there. Also, I haven't gotten any healing items in either of my last couple of runs, which has made it extra difficult as well, because... it was still on very easy at that point, and I already lost. Yeah, it's late there. Yeah, 11 p.m. is late there. I'm an old man. I go to sleep at... Heck, I'm not gonna lie. I stayed up until 2 p.m. on a fairly reasonable basis. So for anyone who hasn't played Risk of Rain, now that I've lost yet again, as you actually unlock the items, you actually get all of these really, really neat little informational bits about them that not only give an explanation of what the item does, but it also has like a little flavor text of like how the item came to be and why it has special powers, or some of them it doesn't give a good reason why they have special powers. I know there's a doll around here somewhere that's like uber creepy. And yeah, since I've received this godforsaken thing, my husband's fallen down the stairs and broke his neck. My son got hit by a bus, and my daughter was drowned in the bathtub, and I swear it moves around the house. I've tried leaving it locked in a safe, and it will be out the next day. It won't burn. Cutting it has resulted in amputation of both my arms. Please. There's some really weird items in this game, and they are all really interesting and really neat. And some of them have a lot more of a whimsical feel to them than others. Some of them are pretty downright creepy. So... you guys have to get more sleep. Sleep is really important. Sleep is paramount among things that we require as human beings. It's water, food, and sleep are the three things that we have to have. So you definitely have to make sure that you do that. So, I'm trying to see, is there a... longest game that I've played has been 90 minutes long, so that's nice. Let's see if there's a way I can prove that I actually beat the game one time. I don't think so. I think it's on here somewhere. I think the scavenger might be the main bad guy of the game, so kill the scavenger. There we go. I did it. I beat the game one time. You guys can see it right there. You only sleep enough to stay alive. Yes, well, I suppose that's one way of doing it. I can't escape from here. I guess I can just come back here, return to the main menu from here. All right, well, I feel like that was a pretty decent live stream, especially for my very first time live streaming, and especially for it being just kind of really a test. Also, I never expected to have really anyone watching, let alone kind of a crew of 6 or 7 people popping in and out and stuff. So thank you all very, very much. I keep looking at the chat while I talk because I'm dumb and I think that means you can see me and I can see you. Because I want to have a conversation with your faces over there on your little blips. So anyway, right before Super Keenon came in, I was gonna go ahead and call it. Because I kept losing over and over and over again. But since you showed up, I decided to go ahead and give it a couple more tries. But now, yes, that is your face. I see your face. I'm glad to see your face. Lovely face. Very, very wide-eyed. You have a very small face, Pikachu. And Dynetics has no face, or perhaps he's saying the picture of his face is his face. So yeah, and also I was excited that you guys really like chatted and talked amongst each other just a little bit and stuff like that. That was fun. Like 3 seconds that Kids Crew showed up and plugged his own channel. That was fun. So. I'm actually not sure if he's still in the stream or not. Kids Crew, are you still here, or did And you legitimately just come into the stream just to say, come watch my channel, and then leave. I don't know. I assume there's a way to check and see who's in the stream. Yeah, he's not here anymore. It does count me as watching. Why does it count me as watching my own stream? That doesn't make any sense. Why? Why would I need to be watching my own stream? That doesn't make any sense. Oh well. Anyway, for now, I'm going to go ahead and get off, and I'm going to record another video and upload later today. So thank you all so much for coming and watching this little test stream, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time right here on NathanBlakeGames for another live stream. I might do this once a week. I might have I'm going to try to set up charity live streams on the regular, and I might do regular live streams occasionally as well. Because this is fun. I enjoyed this. It's a good way to spend the afternoon. It's a better way to do more long-form games, or games that I know are going to take me a lot of tries. I want to, for my next live stream, not the charity live stream, charity live stream, we're going to be doing, I don't know if any of you were in here whenever I was talking about this at the first, so I'll go ahead and say it again. It's September 30th at 9 a.m. U.S. Mountain Time. I'm going to be playing Prop Hunt, and I'm going to have at least 2 other YouTubers, Hikari and another friend, Toxic Titan Games, I think is the name of his YouTube. I don't want to misquote there. I want to make sure that's actually the name of his channel. Toxic Titan Gaming. Yeah, I got that right. So yeah, the 3 of us are gonna play Prop Hunt, and I've also invited a couple other people to come play. I haven't gotten responses from them yet, but we'll see what we can do. I figure the more people I have in the charity live stream, the bigger it can get, and if we're all bringing our own viewers, then we can reach our goal much faster, because I've got 140 subscribers roughly. So somebody just unsubscribed from me. It was probably Kids Crew. I've got 140 subscribers, and so that's 140 people that I hope can be here and can be in the charity live stream. But if I get other YouTubers who also have subscribers coming in here and working with me, then they'll bring more people from the outside, and they can also invite people from Twitter and from their Facebooks and stuff, and we can hopefully build a little bigger of a community for charity together. So anyway, I've probably rambled enough. You guys are probably tired of me rambling and staring at the front screen for Risk of Rain, but I might stream again in the next couple of days and try a different game. My next non-charity stream that I do, I kind of want to play Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3, and just like mod it up with a bunch of texture packages and make it look really nice. Yes, Risk of Rambling. Thank you, Super Keenon. Just make it look really, really nice with as many modded texture packs as I can, so that it's not so hard on the eyes. But then just go for it and just play some Morrowind and have some fun and make a character and just show people what Elder Scrolls was before it was Skyrim. Because a lot of people only got in on it when it was Oblivion and then Skyrim. Some of them only got in under Skyrim. So I'm excited to show people this is what it was the generation before. And obviously there's Arena and Daggerfell, which are Elder Scrolls 1 and 2, and there's a side story 1 too. But I'm not gonna go back that far. You have to run those out of a DOS box. So. Super Keenan he'd love to see some Morrowind, so I'm all for trying that out. That would be super fun. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off and stop Risk of Rambling. So I hope you all have a fantastic day and night for whoever it's super late for. And it was me. I stole the Mountain Dew. All of the Mountain Dew I stole off. Actually, I do have. It's not Mountain Dew. I have Canada Dry ginger ale. Let me pull up my stream, make sure that you can see this well. Yeah, there. Yeah, that's great product placement right here. This is refreshing. Thank you all so much for watching, and for now, this is Nathan Blake signing off for NathanBlakeGames. Sayonara, and have a beautiful rest of whatever time it is there.